Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 22nd, 2023. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday. Hope everybody having a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well out there, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay. In today's video, we're going to talk about the forecast charts for your forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, your watches, warning, and advisory maps. Also, take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview and a few other products they issue on their forecast page. And also take a look at the National Hurricane Center tropical weather outlook for the next 48 hours. Okay, if you're a new viewer and have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and you're in. You get my forecast on here twice a day. Love to have you. Atmospheric family on the YouTube weather page. Glad to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and let's get the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty, we're going to start off in the northeast and work our way around. We got high pressure still in charge from Maine all the way back into portions of New York, New Hampshire, Boston, New York, Philadelphia, back to Washington, D.C., down into Virginia, down into North Carolina, portions of northern South Carolina, eastern Tennessee, back to Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, southern Wisconsin, southern Minnesota, back into South Dakota, Nebraska, northeast portion of Kansas, northern portion of Missouri, Iowa. Also some fair conditions expected through Arkansas and also into Louisiana, back down toward the Houston, Texas area. Also over northern Mexico, New Mexico, Arizona, California, Oregon. Also back into portion of Idaho and also into Washington State and western Montana as well. Southern Canada looks a-okay as well. We have a few showers up here around Pennsylvania and New York area. We got shower and thunderstorm from the Outer Banks of North Carolina down into Florida, all the way back down into the Gulf of Mexico, all the way into portion of Missouri, southern in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, and South Carolina. The red slashed area here could be some flash flooding across, across parts of southeast Georgia and northern Florida. Around the Savannah, Georgia area, and also back down toward the Jacksonville area of Florida, as a low pressure system just kind of meanders in that vicinity for the next couple of days and then slowly crosses Florida and Georgia and then up the Atlantic coast. We got shower and thunderstorm activity over much of Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, back into Kansas. Also back over here into Colorado, back into Utah, Nevada, and Northern California. Also back into Wyoming and Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota, and northern Wisconsin and northern Michigan. And also a little bit right along the U.S. Canadian precipitation around the Vancouver, Canada area as well. In the yellow slashed area there over Texas, some severe weather is possible. Mixed precipitation of just west of Denver and in the portion of central and southwest Colorado. A little bit in the northern Utah and a little bit in Wyoming and southern Montana for your Tuesday. Alright, let's take a look at your Wednesday forecast. As you can see, we got shower and thunderstorm activity from Maine all the way back into Toronto, Canada, into northeast Michigan, down into Pennsylvania. High pressure is in charge from Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, back to Ohio, most of Michigan, Wisconsin, all the way over to Minnesota, central and eastern North and South Dakota, northeast Nebraska, portion of Missouri, eastern Arkansas, northeast Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, around the Atlanta area. You drying out finally. Also much of South Carolina in a dry areas too, North Carolina and Virginia. Shower and thunderstorm for the coastal areas of South Carolina, Outer Banks, down into Florida, as that low pressure system, like I was talking about, slowly moves off into the Atlantic. Should be in the Atlantic waters at least by Thursday. If you missed my forecast earlier in the broadcast, check that out. You'll see more detail on the tropics in that forecast as well. Also, we got more shower and thunderstorm activity over southern portion of Louisiana, around the Houston area of Texas and Dallas, back in Oklahoma, Kansas, all the way over Denver, Colorado, Wyoming, back into Montana, southern Canada there as well. North and South Dakota got some shower and thunderstorm activity. Also back over here in Nevada, California, Utah, and Idaho as well. Still got high pressure in charge over here in the northwest, across the Seattle, Washington area, back down into Oregon, California, to Utah, New Mexico, Arizona, and down into Mexico as well. Got some mixed precipitation just west of Denver. Also in the west Wyoming area, southern Montana. Also in the portion of central Idaho as well on your Wednesday. Okay, let's take a look at the weather radar now across the nation. Dry condition across the southeast from Tennessee back into Florida, across Georgia and Mississippi, and Mississippi and Alabama as well. Got some shower and thunderstorm activity over Puerto Rico. The Bahamas look good. Got a few scattered showers over portions of Cuba. Got more shower and thunderstorm activity over here in Texas, all the way back into portion of New Mexico. Got some rain and snow over Colorado. Got more scattered showers over here in California, back to Nevada, Utah, and also in Wyoming and Montana, southern Canada as well, and also back over here in portions of Washington State. Over here around Guam, got a few little scattered showers around the island there. Over here in Alaska, got a few over central and south part of Alaska, and a few scattered showers around the Hawaiian chain island. On this. Now let's take a look at the forecast for the watches, warnings, and advisories. We got frost advisories over portions of New York and Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. We've got a flash flood watch still in effect for portions of southwest Georgia, southeast Alabama, northern Florida, and the Panhandle region there. Got a few flood advisories in Alabama. Flash flood watch also in effect for portions of northwest Mississippi. Excuse me. Also over here, got an air quality alert over here, central and south part of Minnesota. Also, we got some severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings going on over here in Oklahoma, back into Texas. Got some flood advisories in western Texas as well. Got some air quality alerts down in South Texas. Also, again, over southern portions of Arizona. Also over here in portions of eastern Colorado. Got some the flood warning still going on along the area rivers, along the Missouri and Illinois rivers, borderline there, and also into North and South Dakota as well. Special weather statements, excuse me, can't even talk this afternoon, this afternoon and evening. But anyway, got some special weather statements over northern Montana, back in the portion of Wyoming and western portions of Nebraska. Still got those river flood warnings for a portion of New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, and also over here in portion of Idaho, and also got a flood advisory with northern portions of Washington State. Also, we have some hydro issues as well over portions of Nevada. Got some river flooding going on in that vicinity as well in Nevada. Also, we have a flood advisory, flood watches in effect for portions of California and Nevada as well. Also down here in Alaska, we still got special weather statements and flood advisories there as well. Flood advisories and flood watches in effect. And also for the central and southern side of the Hawaiian chain island, got a few gale warnings around the island. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center overview and a few other products here. As you can see, there's some scattered showers down here in portions of the southeastern United States, from Florida back into portions of Tennessee, and also Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia. We have a marginal risk down here in portions of Florida. There's a marginal risk down here and a slight risk in Texas, back into Oklahoma. Also general thunderstorms, and you can see the scattered activity back in Texas, back to California, back to Oregon and Nevada, and also portions of Utah and portions of Montana as well. Southern Canada there. Also we got marginal risk over Montana, also in that area as well. Convective outlook, you can see a little better. Marginal risk in Florida, back into Alabama and Mississippi. I can't even talk. But anyway, over here, not Arkansas. Excuse me. Portions of Oklahoma and southern Kansas, and then over here in Montana. Alright, the watches. We have severe thunderstorm watches in effect for Texas and southwestern portion of Oklahoma. The MDS discussion is talking about this one right here. The watch is unlikely, but they can still concern severe thunderstorm watch have issued right now. Alright, storm reports for today. As of this current recording, 0 tornado reports. Wind reports 7, 0 high. Hail reports 15, large 3. So that made a total number of reports today at 22, but I'm expecting these numbers to go up as the afternoon and evening wears on. So if you later on, these numbers, like I said, by later on the numbers probably going to be up there maybe in the 30s and 40s. But anyway, the wind reports today was over here in Florida, Georgia, and over here in Texas. The hail report was over here in the north portion of Texas in the Panhandle region of that vicinity, and also had 2 hail reports, one in Wyoming and one in western Montana. Alright, the fire weather watch, we have nothing. All areas are clear, so outlook. Currently, we have no tropical cyclone activity during the next 48 hours, so that little system down there is kind of winding up. The National Hurricane Center said we're not worried about the system; it's not going to form. But just wanted to throw that information out there as well. All right. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and I will catch you back in the next one. And also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got.